What's up, you guys? Alright, today is November 12th, Saturday evening. We're by downtown San Bernardino, California right now. On our way to make our pickup of our reload at Walmart in Colton. You guys know how much we do, JCT, we do pickups there. We do a bunch. I was just talking to a friend of mine on the phone. Yeah, I just got off the phone with him shortly ago. He drives for us as well. He had heard a rumor that we pick up a good 1,300 plus loads a month out of that Walmart DC, and I told him, you know, that's probably not. It's probably that might even be conservative, because someone told me at one point a while back that JCT does up to like 90 loads per day out of there. It's a lot. And that was one of the things that drove me to going to JCT myself. For one, their lease purchase program. Two, all my proximity to them. I'm going to slide over here because I'm going to get on 10 westbound up here. We're getting pretty close there. Getting ready to pass by Inland Center Drive exit right now, and then got Orange Show Road, and then right after Orange Show will be the 10 freeway. Alright, so you guys hopefully saw my last video, delivery video in Walnut, California to Dura Freight or PepsiCo. That was a lot of fruit drinks that came out of Florida. I ended up swapping in our drop yard for that one. You can watch that video to get the story on how I ended up, why I ended up with that load and all that, and other stuff. Just slide over here. This definitely helps here when they added this lane right here. This lane that I'm in right now used to not exist, and you'd have to merge in with these guys coming off the Orange Show Road Cloverleaf. But yeah, it's a little bit better now. It still can be problematic at times here, but definitely better than it was. Alright, so this load is going to be going to Temple, Texas, which is over by Colleen. Colleen would be, what did I say, about 20 or so miles south of Waco, which is, what, about an hour or so drive south of the DFW area. Somewhere around there. I forget the exact distance, but kind of give you an idea roughly, if you're not really familiar with Texas geography, where to find that. Alright, transitioning on to 10 West now. So a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Alright. So I think I talked about suicide by water in that last video, and how I didn't even know it even was a thing, and find out it is, especially in an area where people have access to water, like larger bodies of water, like lakes or oceans or something. I find out there are a couple of other details I didn't mention in there that I found out from research on there. Was that usually it's people in their, like, I think it's men over age 40, even more so over age 50, who are most prone to doing that. And I guess the ones who do that intentionally tend to use attach a weight to their legs or something to themselves so that they can't escape. Yeah, it's kind of morbid conversation, I understand, and I don't really like, I can't imagine why anyone would want to kill themselves, but come on, dude. Better get on your fucking gas pedal, because I'm not slowing down for your ass. There's like 600 feet of space in front of me, at least. That's way more than enough. Alright, we're going to be getting off at Rancho Avenue, which is coming right up here, half a mile out. A lot of you guys, as I mentioned, because I come here all the time and do a lot of vlogs here, most of you guys like to use the Riverside Avenue route. I personally don't like going that way. It's too much traffic. And more like a bunch of traffic lights and stuff. Central Avenue, it used to not be the very truck-friendly way to go, but it was always truck legal. And really excited from these two lights right here at the overpass for the off-ramp and on-ramp for I-10. It's really just a couple of lights you hit on the way over there to the receiver, or the shipper, whatever. Shipper or receiver, which we do both there. Alright, anyway, I don't want to harp on that suicide by water topic there, but it was just kind of, like I said, it was one of those things that made me go, I didn't like, who the hell does that? Nobody likes to drown themselves. But no, I did have a near drowning experience myself when I was a kid. I was swimming in a lake in Helendale, California. It's a resort community, otherwise known as Silver Lakes. And they have two lakes there, north and south. And everyone would always go to the north lake and go swimming and whatever. And, I was there with my family, or my mom and sister, or whoever else. And there's like a dock raft thing. I don't know what you call that thing. Kind of like a raft kind of thing that's anchored to a certain spot there. You could swim out from the shore over to it. It's not that far away from the shore. It's like maybe a couple 100 feet or something like that. But nonetheless, you had to swim out to it, and then you could climb onto the raft and then just kind of camp out there on it for, just hang out, whatever, or sunbathe or whatever. But I got a green, but I can't make my turn because there's all the traffic trying to get on. Oh, they got a green light now, so. But I got to wait for this, all the left turn traffic trying to get on to eastbound 10 to clear the intersection before I can make my turn. Alright, anyway, so onto that topic there, though. I remember I swam out to that raft thing, or pier thing. I don't know what the hell they call that thing. It just looks like a raft, really, but with an anchor to keep it in that spot where it can't float off anywhere. Anyway, I'm out there on it, and then I start swimming back to the shore, and I don't know why, but for some reason, because I went underwater, and when I went underwater, I think I accidentally inhaled or something. I ended up inhaling my lungs full of water, and I couldn't breathe. And I remembered by the time I was in a spot, I was at a spot where I was like somewhere between waist and chest high water. So I'm standing up, and I'm trying to signal, I'm trying to flag down the lifeguard to let him know I need help. And I remember watching a lifeguard standing from my right to my left. And I swore they looked right at me, and when I was even gesturing toward them, they just kind of kept looking toward my left and ignored me or something. And seriously, I'm gonna sit here and die because they don't want to come out here and rescue me or whatever, or help me out. And or I couldn't breathe at all. And I ended up forcing a little bit of air in. Forced as hard as I could to inhale. Dude, you're way past the limit line. It's a limit line right there for a reason. Fucking dumbass. Stupid people. There's a limit line is where it got placed where it's at for exactly that reason, so trucks like me can make our turn there without idiots like them doing that shit. I was about ready to intentionally stay in the way and say, you can back your ass up and get back behind the limit line where you belong, and if you don't want to do it, I can wait for Colton PD or whatever to come out, and you can get a ticket for blocking me. But no, I don't need to be a Karen like that. I was able to make my turn, but I'm definitely going to get their attention. So next time they come through here, perhaps, either get your ass behind that limit line or go through the intersection. don't sit there camping out your entire car in front of the limit line. Alright, anyway, so I had to force air into my lungs, and it's just a little bit, and then I started learning, I don't know how much pain I was in. I just remembered it was more of a panic situation, so if I was in pain at all, I didn't notice it. Like I said, I was in too much of a panic and trying to get air into me. I didn't really care about whatever pain there might have been. But anyway, I kind of equate it to like a cup of water, or a glass of water or something. If your water level is all the way to the top, then everything from totally, let's say the bottom of the glass is totally exhaled, and then the top of the glass is totally inhaled. Wherever there's air above the water, between the water and the top of the glass, if that represents your lung, then whatever that area is, you can breathe just fine. But down below that, you can't breathe, and but as long as I was above it, I could cough and get some of the water out, and it would gradually get where I had more and more air and less water. And I'd keep having to force air into my lungs to where I could get up into that air range, I guess, and then cough again. Eventually got it all out on my own without anybody's help. But it was definitely a scary situation there. I was definitely freaking out, thinking I was going to drown or something. But I got, thankfully I was in that position where I could inhale air, or at least force air into my lungs, and work it out myself. All right. And one other thing I want, I don't know. I do have one other topic I did want to kind of talk about, but shipper's right here. I'm not even a block away, so I think I'll save that for another time, perhaps the temple delivery or something. We do both drop hook and live load pickups here, so I don't know which of the two mine is going to be. It could be a drop hook, but I've come here and had to do live loads plenty of times too. So, but we've been doing drop hooks more than lately. So, I would say there's a pretty good chance that my load might even be ready to go already, because that friend I was talking to, he's also going to be picking up here this evening. He just left his receiver in Temecula, which is about a 40 mile or so drive south of here, going down towards San Diego. So he probably won't be here by the time I leave, but he was telling me about how his load's already ready for pickup. So, and last time I came here, which was last week for that Paul's Valley load, mine was also ready to go. So fingers crossed, it'll be the same. Alright guys, we're checked in. Got a little label thing here, but don't know if it's a live or drop hook yet. She wasn't able to, I guess, wasn't able to determine that on her side here yet. It sounded like they were just finishing up though, like maybe it is a drop and hook that they're about done with, but I don't know, she's just not very experienced here or something, or what. Yeah, she didn't specify whether it was a live or drop hook. I asked her if it was live or drop and hook, and she said just go ahead and check in at the blue office, and then they will let me know. What are you doing, dude? Okay. Got all the England drivers, both day cab and sleeper cab drivers, coming over here to check in at the Sam's Club office to pick up their outbound loads. Got a little bit of a clusterfuck up here. I see one truck up here straight in front of me with his doors open, so there's a pretty good chance he's docking in. I see a JCT look like they're trying to dock in right now to one of the, probably the 160 or so numbered doors. where are you going? Next to the drop trailer? I think. Alright, looks like Cedar England's doing a pretty good job of getting into this spot here. I'm going to go ahead and sail on by real quick. His JCT driver, I think, is having a hard time getting into whatever dock door they're trying to get into. I'll get by real quick though. It's like 41:56 and he's not even in his truck right now. Yeah, cruise around over to the other side of the building here like usual, only this time with my trailer still attached. So I don't want to drop this trailer until I know for sure that that it's a dropping hook. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a drop hook, but like I said, it's you never know. Alright, nobody coming here. There's a mirror there. Make sure you use it as well. And see if I can find a spot here to back into. There's another JCT right there. Another one right here. A little bit on the busy side here. Shit, man. There's... Yeah, right next to that long noser spot. So we'll go ahead and drop it back in over there. So I know where I'm. Alright, so I'm just waving at Cedar England, tell them go ahead. I'm going to go right across the way here and check in. Fingers crossed, maybe it'll be drop hook. Alright guys, finally got a dock door assignment. It is a live load. It's just after 8 p.m. now. It's already a little after, more than 2 hours after my appointment time now. And we're docking in on door 155, which is on the other side of the building. Have room to maneuver there, I hope. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be okay. Come on. Gotta make sure my deer guard wasn't gonna hit this guy's back end. And also had to watch for my tail swing to make sure I wasn't gonna hit that guy. I was on my right side. Alright, 155 now. What we commonly end up doing here when we dock in, because 155 is going to be a little bit past row E and F where the drop trailers are at. Not very far past. So a couple options I'm going to have here. Let's see. Wait till I can see the mirror. We're good. Yeah, nobody coming back there. I do see someone coming, but they're further back. Alright. 4459 Echo. Alright, yeah, this last door right here is 170, and then 155 will be, like I said, just a little bit past the scale row. So your options to get into there will either be to nose into the row where the scale is at, or overshoot and come back. Not 155 look like it'll be next to that Stevens truck, so should have plenty of room here to set up, it looks like, right by the edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the doors open real quick. No. 155, that orange Freightliner's in 155. Let me double check, because he might be getting ready to dock out. Go ahead and come right over here so I'm out of the way. I don't want to be in the way if anyone needs to read the scale there. But pretty good chance that guy over on door 155 is getting ready to dock out, but probably call back and double check if they want me to wait for him to pull out, or because 154 looks like it's open. Alright guys, I don't know what's going on. I can't get a hold of them on the phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and nose into this. Come over here to this spot here. No, I'll probably walk around and double check. I don't know if that guy's pulling out of that spot soon or what. Sometimes there is lag there between when they say that for me to dock in and when the other person gets out of the door or something. Or maybe they even gave me the wrong door assignment. I don't know. So that's why I'm going to double check if they want me to wait for the other person to pull out, or just get a different door. So hang tight. Oh, all right, guys. We're finally ready to dock in. It's already 9:40 or 21:40, whatever. The other driver finally docked out. I even went over there about 8:45 and told him that they were, they wanted him out of the door, but yeah, he didn't care. And really, it's not it's not my responsibility to get him out of the door, and he has no obligation to listen to me anyway. So. Yeah, it's just this organized chaos here, though. Oh, well, that's nice. I'll go ahead and get my doors open now. Alright, let's see what we can do with this setup here. Right on England to go by. A little bit tricky here. Wouldn't be too bad there, but it should be good. There's actually a good amount of room here between the doors, and I can tell my tandems are very well placed right now. Oh yeah, it's looking beautiful. We're a little bit, tandems are a little bit off to the left actually. I think it started right, but then went left. And I'd adjust it. Oh, that's my buddy Jay right there going just passed by. Well, all right. Finally docked in. Let me get my bump to dock call sent real quick, so it helps justify detention pay, or the amount of detention pay I should be getting. Definitely a cluster here, I'll tell you that. But all right, so we'll press on with this one. We can dock out of here. All right, guys. Well, we're done I'm done loading already, or it's kind of weird saying already. It's coming up on 11 p.m. now. I guess all things considered, once he started loading me, it didn't take long at all to finish. So that's why I say already. Still doesn't make up for as long as it took to get even in the dock door, but I'm not going to complain about that because that translates into detention pay for me, and I'm still going to get the load delivered at the same time at the same receiver. So really, it didn't affect my ability to get to the receiver on time, so I don't need to be complaining about having to sit here. I'm running on recap, so again, I don't need to find stupid shit to complain about. Alright, got another JCT right here. Who we got here? Looks like L4222 Fox. Alright, so this one's only a 34,000 pound load according to the loader, so I don't expect it to be any weight problems at all. We're going to go ahead and scale it anyway just to be sure, but based on what I see inside the trailer, I don't anticipate there being any problems with it, but it's good to know what our weights are going to be anyway, just in case. I got a whole slew of JCT trucks here too, probably the better part of a dozen of us here, or who are or were here. Yeah, I told you we do a lot of loads here. Alright, we have 11,280. I'll get the drives on and see what we come out to like that. Oh yeah, this isn't even 40,320, so that's not even 30,000 pounds on the drives. Now we're going to look for no more than 74,320 on the gross weight, and I'm sure it's not even going to be 70,000. It's going to be 60 something, I bet. Oh, pretty close to 70,000. 920. Okay. Alright, we got another truck behind us wanting to scale, and we're going to head back over to the road J. Park there again and wait for them to call and say that the bills are ready. Here we go, here, 4240 Fox again. It should start clearing up a little bit over here because most everybody, there's another truck coming this way. Alright, he's waiting on me. I can see this mirror right here. I can see his headlights in the mirror, so there was a big giveaway that somebody was coming. Give him a wave there. Alright, let's find ourselves a spot to back into here, and this one over here next to this JCT bobtail. Yeah, sure is. Try to make sure I'm biasing toward this yellow truck so I can see where I'm at now in relation to both. Yeah, we're good on him. Yeah, we're good here between the two. Yeah, a little bit squirrely there in this spot, but there we go. Alright, we have a winner here. No!
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
What's up?
You know, this is the first time in 3.5 years, Scott, this is the first time this happened. Somebody took my load. And I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm going, okay, I've been bullshitting around quite a bit tonight, Notorious. That's my nickname. And so I thought, them assholes, they actually pulled it right out for me. They didn't cancel it, so I got dispatched online. He's checking. He says, no, he says, I think somebody grabbed the wrong load. Is that bizarre? Have you ever had that happen?
At Cedar England, yeah, but
well,
not
here. So I'm going to go in there and see. They may not tell me the truck number of who's got my load. Is that weird? So, are you going to be around for a while?
As long as it takes for them to tell me the bills are ready. Okay. Hey, he's already done loading me.
I'll give you a report. So I may be here longer than you, boss. This is ridiculous.
That doesn't surprise me. Alright, so yeah, problem he just reported there. He came here for a specific load, and it turns out somebody already left with it, apparently. That's something I used to see happen every so often at Cedar England. 4.5 years, getting closer to 5 years of driving for JCT now. I've never once seen that happen here. So usually they run a tighter ship here, but then this is Walmart that we're talking about. So, and it's possible that Walmart gave JCT 2 different loads with the same pickup information. I actually have had something similar to that happen in a different sense. I'll go ahead and talk about that when we're on our way out of here, though. We'll end up over at the truck stop over here at Rialto Travel Center, because I do need to get fuel before I leave California. And 7-Eleven over here around the corner is good prices compared to well, California good, I would say. I think it was like 5.80 something a gallon when I got fuel there last time, which wasn't long ago. Still 50 cents above the national average, but it's not like I'm paying $6.40 like I would elsewhere. All right, so we'll press on with this when we're ready to leave here. Alright guys, we are finally ready to get out of here. It's 0043 now. A long wait here. Oh, I just need to... at least get out here so I have a chance to leave. It's another clusterfuck here, so... Got waiting on his Covenant bobtail, this guy, and then now got a Sea of England coming through. I thought I saw one of these other trucks over here looking like they're getting ready to leave too. Sooner or later, I'll get to leave here. I gotta figure out what Sea of England's doing first. So he looked like he might be trying to back in over there. I don't know if he's just turning around or what. Alright. Yeah, it looks like he's actually just turning around. So we'll be delayed getting out. We're delayed to getting out here at least, but I don't know. It's the delivery's not scheduled yet. That usually is how things work here because they are notorious for being slow getting for having these kind of issues. So it looks like we're good over there. What I do know is it's set for delivery on the 15th, I think it is. They might need to reschedule though, I don't know. It just depends on, because I'm going to need 2 10-hour breaks on the way over there. It's like 1,300. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We can use both sides of this, so I don't need to follow Sea of England out that side. Come over here and that way, and then the guard can deal with both of us at the same time. Try to get trailer doors over by this. Sea of England is smart here as well, dealing with that. Waiting for the. Yeah, I set it up where it's closer to the guard so they don't have to walk so far to get around the trailer. Alright guys, let's get rolling. I'm just going to go ahead and go over to the 7-Eleven truck stop around the corner. We'll end the video there. I think it's good because I need to get fuel to get out of California, so I'll get enough there to get me into Arizona. And I can also get my SD card swapped out there as well, so just a good convenient spot to do that. There was some I was talking about, I was going to mention earlier in the video, but now I forget what it was. Yeah, I have to write this stuff down sometimes to remember what I wanted to talk about sometimes. So, and I didn't write this down, so you guys might remember what I was just talking about by the time you're watching this, but yeah, not me. Alright, so we'll just get going here. Make the right turn up here at Riverside, and then, or I could have also went left out of here, but just elected to go this way instead. It doesn't matter. Similar time. Anyways, going to Temple, Texas. My route plan is to take I-10 all the way out to out into Texas, and then get on US 190 about it's at exit 307 in Texas. That would be at be about 40 or so miles, a little over 40 miles east of Fort Stockton, Texas. So I'd pick that up and I'll go through the small town of Iran. I've got a truck coming up the road. Oh, the light's turning red on him anyway, so. Alright. Anyway, yeah, it goes through the town of Iran. What's that other little town there? Not El Camino, is it? Or it eventually ends up in the town of Menard. Yeah, I'll go through Menard and then keep going across to brain farting on some of the other names. I know the town names over there, but I'm brain farting on them. So it's anyway, eventually ended up in Colton, Texas, and ended up getting on I-14 and take I-14 out to I-35. Go north on 35, about 10 or so miles, whatever it is, and Temple will be up in that area. So that'll be my plan on how to get over there. Not everybody likes to take that particular route. Some other people like to go all the way out to Junction, Texas, and take, I think, what's that, US 87 or whatever that highway is over there up instead. So there are different options available. Some people even also take I-20 across. Whatever the case might be, yeah, 190 is the way I normally go myself, and that's the way I probably will be going this time around as well. But, alright. Otherwise, that's kind of what's in store here. I will probably make the delivery myself, I would imagine, but yeah, never know. So maybe I'll see you guys on my next one in Temple, or maybe somewhere else. I don't know. May also have I have a DOT inspection video because I got inspected while bobtailing home the other day. I have the footage available of that already. I just won't be posting it until there's like a natural break in there where it's like in between pickup delivery videos or something. So that'll give you some more viewing content in the near future, alright? Otherwise, thanks for hanging out and watching. And yeah, we'll see you probably in Temple, Texas on the next one, alright? Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.